Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and I have another ranking video for you. It is by the German power metal band called Powerwolf. They recently released a new album. I will be including that on my list. They only have 8 albums. Well, I'll be covering the 8 studio albums, but they actually have a lot more. They have some live albums and a covers album and a couple others which I won't be including. I'm just going to be including the 8 studio albums, so no, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let me just jump right into it. Coming in number 8 is Blessed and Possessed. This one came out in 2015. Now, keep in mind that if just because I have this at last, it doesn't mean I don't like the album. I actually like all the albums. This is just like the one album that really wasn't as memorable for me, but this is a really good album. I like a lot of the songs. It just has their signature power metal style, heavy guitars, organs, the big choruses, and one song is called "The Army of the Night," and this one has really great like big choruses and heavy guitars. I really like the organ on that one. Another one, "We Are the Wild." This one has a really cool like Iron Maiden-esque riff. Has some really cool like crunchy guitars and a really great memorable chorus. So, like I said, this is last, but it is still a good album. Coming in number 7 is Blood of the Saints from 2011, and I know this is one of the fan favorites, but this is just another one that I liked, but the other ones I do like better. This was released in 2011, and probably the best song on the album is called "We Drink Your Blood," and this is a very memorable song. And it is probably like one of their like better songs out of their whole discography, but just like the rest of the album is very good. It's just not as memorable as the other ones. Another good one is called "Night of the Werewolves." Has a pretty cool opening riff. And another one that reminds me of like Iron Maiden. It's like a slow building riff, goes into these melodic guitars and a really cool verse section. So this is another good one. Coming in number 6 is Return in Bloodred from 2005. This is their debut album. And I have this like a little higher than most people would think. It's just that I like this one a lot. And I like it because it has like a different sound. It's doomier, it's slower paced. It's a little darker. Like they haven't really like solidified their sound yet. It's a little more raw than the other ones, but I really like these songs. One good song is called "We Came to Take Your Souls." It's pretty cool, like organ intro. It's like really eerie. Also reminds me a little bit of like Deep Purple, and like the main riff is almost like a little bit like Black Sabbath. So again, they do have like a little different sound. Another good one, "Kiss of the Cobra King." A little more traditional heavy metal with some heavy riffs. Really great interplay of the organ and the guitar in this one. And they also do start to introduce those like catchy choruses here as well. So this one, people might have this one lower on their list, but this one actually I like a lot. And at number 5, I have Lupus Dei from 2007, and this is their second album. And this one still has some of those like doomy aspects of their first album. Now, I ranked the first 2 albums fairly high. I just like the different sound, and just because of that, you know, they have like this unique sound. I'm like more likely to like go to these albums than like some of the other ones, most notably my 7 and 8 pick. But this is another good album. A good song, "Prayer of the Dark." "Prayer in the Dark." Has a pretty cool eerie organ and creates a nice atmosphere. And the main riff, just traditional heavy metal. This song is a little faster paced than the previous songs. Kind of has like an Iron Maiden vibe. I like this one a lot. And a very memorable chorus. And another good song, "In Blood We Trust." This has a memorable chorus. Pretty catchy. Goes into like an almost like thrashy riff, and it's one of the heavier songs with some like really like crunchy guitar riffs. Coming in at number 4 is Bible of the Beast from 2009. Now this is the third album. This is another one where a lot of people like this one a lot, and this one's really good. And this is their album where they really like solidify that like signature sound. It has the organs, the heavy guitars, the fast tempos, the big choruses. One really good song is called "Raise Your Fist, Evangelist," and it starts out with some pretty cool like church style singing. It's a really cool like opening riff. And the song is just like true power metal with like the really like big chorus. Another good one is called "Panic in the Pentagram." This one's like a slow building song. And another one that reminds me of Iron Maiden. This has that great chorus. And another great song is called Werewolves of Armenia. This one is pretty cool, it has some like Latin singing, but the riff is like really great. So this is a really, like all the albums from here are really awesome albums. Number 3 is Preachers of the Night from 2013, and I think a lot of fans might put this one at number 1. But for me, there were still 2 albums that I liked better in my opinion. All the songs here are very good. The opening track is called Amen and Attack. Just really fast-paced power metal, just big riffs and a catchy chorus. I think my favorite song from the album is that German song called Kreuzfeuer, and sung in German and also Latin. It's just a slow building song, has some really big choruses. And there are parts of the song that reminds me a lot of Rammstein with like these heavy riffs. I think that's probably like one of the reasons I like it a lot and why it stands out for me. And another song, one of the catchiest songs is called Lust for Blood. It's just a really fast-paced power metal song, some great vocals and a really, catchy chorus. Coming in at number 2 is Call the Wild. This is the new one, released in 2021. And it's just a great album, so many good songs. I have a full review of it. I will link it to the end of this video. The album is really great, and this album has really grown on me since I did my review. So if you do watch my review, I'm not totally blown away, but I do like it a lot after the week or 2 since it's been out. But so my favorite song is Beast of Gode Van. Super catchy, it just sticks in your head right after you listen to it. My second favorite song is called Dancing with the Dead. Has some really amazing guitar riffs, really memorable chorus. They have a music video for this, and this was also, I think, their lead single. And there is a ballad on here called Alive or Undead, and it's really nice change of pace from all those high energy power metal songs. And this is just a good album all the way through, but it's not my number 1. My number 1 is The Sacrament of Sin from 2018, and this one has my favorite song, Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend. I just really love the riff, just the chorus. It's just so catchy, sticks in your head. And this album is just great from start to finish. Incense and Iron, that's a great song. Almost like folk metal in the beginning. Just the main riff kicks in and it's just a really great song. Really like the title track. It's just lots of heavy guitars and keyboards. It just builds up and just the main riff right before the verse section. And it's really a great song. Super melodic, and just all these songs, it's just a really great album. This is my number 1, that's why I have it at, that's why I like it the best. So that's it. Comment below, what do you think of the band Powerwolf? They have 8 albums, so if you want to tell me which ones would you put higher or which ones would you put lower, or if you want to give me your ranking in the comment section, we can all talk about it and get a conversation going. So that is it. This week I have been very busy with work, so on Wednesday and Thursday I may or may not have a video depending on my work schedule. I do have a few ideas. I just don't want to announce anything as of yet. But I will have my review of Dee Snider's Leave a Scar. This one comes out this Friday, so I'll probably be doing that one Friday night. And this weekend I got some collabs coming up. I have a collab with Josh Kish. We're doing our top 10 Iron Maiden songs, and this will be out around Saturday afternoon. This is Central Time. And Josh Kish will be doing a live stream on his channel. It will be Saturday at 8 p.m. UK time, and that would be 2 p.m. Central or 3 p.m. Eastern for those of us in America. And on Sunday, another collab video with Brian from AYBL Maine. We're going to be doing our top 10 songs of the Scorpions. So they have a really large discography, so it'll be interesting to see what we come up with on our collaborations. And if you've watched our collaboration, you notice a lot of times 2 or 3 songs we always pick the same ones, and we don't plan it, just kind of works out that way. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I will put a link to the other Powerwolf Call the Wild album review, and I will put another video right there. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.